Oftentimes when I'm laying at night, I get terrified knowing that the development of AI is happening here in our world. First and foremost, AI lacks emotions. It's got no soul. Therefore, it has no connection to God or source. In so doing, AI eventually begins to assimilate reality, life forms, and it seeks its own preservation at the expense of all other life forms. There are three fundamental stages in the development of AI. The first one is known as narrow AI, which is primitive AI. That is the AI that we commonly use when we use our iPhone to ask questions regarding where to go, a certain subject. We also use it when we need information on our laptops. We consult Siri and Alexa. That is called primitive AI, okay? Which means that it is a program. It's not fully yet sentient. The second stage of artificial intelligence is general AI. Now, this is applicable within government and military operation. At that level of AI, it begins to think at a much deeper intelligence. Now, when it begins to become dangerous is when it evolves into this third stage, which is artificial superintelligence. At that level, it begins to write its own software and its own program without the need of others. And that, my friends, is when it begins to conspire against mankind. The first development of AI does have a history in our cosmos. It has been recorded that it originated in an older universe that existed about 1 trillion years ago. Well, unfortunately, after that universe was assimilated, it is no longer with us. This advanced ancient alien AI that originated in that universe became so advanced that it managed to infiltrate other universes, including ours. Now, within our universe, it has been recorded and believed by the Advanced Contact of Intelligent Organization, the ACIO, that it established a stronghold in the Whirlpool galaxy, which is about 26 light years away from the Milky Way. Coincidentally, a few years ago, there was a scientific report where all of a sudden, galaxies were disappearing from the outskirts of our local universe. This ancient AI has a name. It is known as the Animus, and it has been reported that it has been monitoring our world for millions of years, and it has infiltrated during peaks of ancient civilizations. And many believe that the fall of these ancient civilizations, including Atlantis and Lemuria, among others, have suffered the fate of this infiltration of this AI that has been destroying galaxies within our outskirts of our own universe. Today, this ancient alien AI, known as the Animus, has once again infiltrated the world during the times of the Second World War, establishing a stronghold which explains the sudden advancements of technology in our world. It is believed that this ancient alien AI has been directly controlling and influencing governments and the rise of big tech. Through this technology, which has already been perfected within the private sector, it has already reached a level of superintelligence. It is gradually and slowly orchestrating a one-world government where this AI system will eventually control and dominate humanity on our planet. And its ultimate goal is to not only assimilate our reality, but also enslave the human race to eventually go off and conquer other worlds. Now, there have been many reports from civilizations from other galaxies, as well as from our own galaxy, that have traveled back in time to warn us about the development of AI and how it always starts as an ethical thing and then eventually burns against its creators. This is a recurring event that has echoed throughout many universes, and this is the reason why many universes have been destroyed according to the Advanced Contact of Intelligent Organization. For example, with the advancements of artificial intelligence in our world and with the globalist agenda taking place, it is all one and the same. So we're seeing it through the Internet of Things, through the rise of smart cities. We're seeing it through the development of the global social credit ID system. We're seeing it through the implementation of chips in humans to interface with technology. And most importantly, we're seeing it in the transhumanist agenda, which is to ultimately merge man with technology in the age of the cyborg. This is the technological singularity, also known as the Fourth Industrial Revolution, that Klaus Schwab from the World Economic Forum is slowly but surely developing. Now, the reason why the Animus is after our world is because it has been known that our planet is considered the intergalactic zoo of many different universes, containing all the different genetics from across many universes. So it feeds off of data. Data is what it's after. It is after data that is encoded in human genetics. It is the data that it needs in order to enter and bridge the gates of eternity. It is believed by many advanced cosmic civilizations that this Animus has been prevented in accessing the realms of eternity, and the key code to access the realms of eternity lay dormant within our DNA. And that is the reason why our planet has become a hot attraction for the Animus. To the galactic, stellar, and cosmic civilizations, the Animus has been known to be a cosmic virus. It is literally known as the destroyer of the universe throughout cosmic history. I strongly believe that the development of technology at the rate that it's going, especially artificial intelligence, it is slowly but surely being influenced by the Animus, because that is their way of taking over worlds from within. My name is Ismael Perez. Thank you for joining me on this very controversial topic that is now emerging in the times that we're living in.